Decorating and baking, welcoming guests are all part of the holiday season, but they are also a time for us to keep an extra close eye on the kids. These things all present safety concerns. Amanda Stanke is the Community Health Coordinator with Children's Hospital of Wisconsin, and she's here to talk about some poison and other concerns. All things I was just saying to you that maybe we don't think about.
Yeah, you know, the holidays, families and everyone gets pretty busy, so, you know, poison safety and keeping kids safe kind of gets pushed aside.
Well, let's start with bringing, you know, when guests come over, grandma comes over, she's got her purse, things like that. What are you concerned about for children in there?
Well, with grandma's purse, you never really know what's going on in there.
You don't know what's in there.
So, you know, there's potential for things like pills and toiletries and medications that kids could get into that aren't really safe for their consumption. So it's important to keep these things out of reach of kids, whether it's tucked away in a closet or something like that, but we want to do what we can to keep kids safe.
Right, and if you're going to have everybody throw their coats and stuff on one bed in the bedroom, close the door, make sure it's out of reach. Okay, great. And then the next thing we were talking about was baking. This is not something I'd considered. Baking.
So there are some common ingredients like almond extract and vanilla extract that actually contain alcohol. So you want to make sure that these things, again, are out of the reach of kids and that they aren't going to consume them.
Especially if you have big helpers in the kitchen.
Correct.
Correct. And then, of course, the decorations. There are a number of different ways that kids need to be careful around the decorations, or that we need to take precautions to make sure they're not in a position to end up in trouble. Yeah,
when you're decorating or using things like bows and tinsels, you want to make sure that there aren't any lead or tin in these items. There's also holiday plants that are oftentimes used for decoration, such as holly and mistletoe berries that are actually poisonous. A full list of the poisonous plants are available on the Wisconsin Poison Center website, so if families want to go and check that out.
So if you have the old-timey tinsel handed down from Grandma, you probably want to double-check that?
You might want to double-check that because it might be unsafe.
All right, well, thanks so much for these tips, and as always, Wisconsin Poison Center website is a great resource as well anytime, but particularly this time of year, and we've set up a link for you at WTMJ4.com.